All right, so take me back. You've now won twice, defended your title. You go back at 19. What does the world see? And how is Boris different than at 18?
When you had this question before, you said, obviously, including me, I thought I have this now for years to come. And that was obviously a foolish mistake because nobody wins it all the time. And then the very following year, at 19, I had a pretty good year in between. I lose to in the second round to an Australian called Peter Doohan, a journeyman, a qualifier, on court number one, and that was that. And of course I was upset, and of course I didn't play well, and things didn't work out. And I remember I was going to the press conference after, and then a big look from all the journalists, and what happened? What went wrong? And I went, well, I lost a tennis match. Nobody died. Peter was better on the day. That's it. Yeah, how is it possible? You're defending champion, you're supposed to win it for 5 years. I said, you're absolutely right, but I wasn't good enough today. What can I tell you? I lost a match. Nobody died. Didn't lose the war. I lost a tennis match. And I think that was equally important to me than defending at 18 because it puts everything in perspective. It puts my performances in perspective. It puts the sport, tennis, winning and losing in perspective, and that helps along the way of saying sometimes even you, Boris Becker, lose at Wimbledon. Welcome to the club. You're human. You're a man. You're not always perfect.
That's tennis.
It's tennis, maybe life. It's just it's just a message for everybody out there is that, you're not always perfect. People make mistakes. You always meet somebody that's a little bit better on the day. That doesn't mean that you're not good. It's just that somebody was a bit better, and it's just part of life. And I think I learned this lesson early. I think it prolonged my career as well. If you all the time win, you get, you're thinking about what's the next goal, because I've been winning already everything. So the reason I did play until I was, in my 30s, was because I didn't win everything after that.
It's a good perspective. Most people that are so intense about something also take it so hard, and that can ruin them. And I think it's a rare combination. It makes for great tennis players and maybe great life players.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fine line. Of course, you want to give everything, and of course, you want to win. But even that you have to see in perspective. You have to. Michael Jordan was asked the question. How can you? How do you know that you're going to hit another 50 points tomorrow? He said, I don't, because I can't chase the game. If you chase the game, you lose. The game has to come within, and they have nights that score 50 points and nights that score 15, because it's just the way it is. And the same thing I look at tennis. You can't always play perfect. You have to play good enough to survive the match to get to the next day.